Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. I'm in Barcelona and this is the first time that I'm going to repeat the guest that I had in the skate talk. And about 2 months ago I had a guest from Paris that lives in Barcelona, which is the team manager for SEBA, is also the main guy doing all the content for SEBA. And his name is Anthony Finocchiaro, and I'm right here with Anthony Finocchiaro.
Hola, hola.
So we've been skating like for the last 3-4 hours. We also got Minh Le Hemmer from Germany, which is just making a phone call, but we're outside in the streets of Barcelona. I'm having a beer and he's having a cocoa water. Was that?
Yeah, that was like a fruit juice, something like that. Yeah.
And that's it. So the thing is, like when we did the last skate talk, we said that we would probably make a part 2. So here we are. I think it's my second one, the second time that I'm doing this, but without making it through Skype. So let's hope that the sound is okay.
Nice. Yeah, let's hope.
So the thing is, I'm not gonna make you a question. This is a skate talk, so
okay. So
you make me a question. You do whatever.
I make you a question. Yeah. Okay. Well, why not? Why not interviewing the main interviewer? Why not? So, Mr. Ricardo Lino, living now in South Africa. How is life? You got a new baby?
Yes, I got a 3-month-old baby.
Damn it! How is it like to be a dad, inline skater, full-time dad, full-time skater? How do you join all together? I saw your wife been back on skate or something, no?
Yes, she skates and she's awesome. Like I couldn't ask for a better wife. The thing that it's freaking me out now is because I have a baby. It's not that I can't leave South Africa, is that
you don't want to.
Yes, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
And I'm here and it's just like it's a 3 months baby and it just feels like I'm missing things, you know, like the first teeth are coming and I'm out for like 10 days, but it's kind of weird. But anyway.
Totally understand.
Yeah, but she's awesome at pointing the middle finger. I loved it about her.
Yeah, awesome. So Janice is like, she's, you guys, both of you need to meet my wife. That's all I can say.
Oh, yeah?
She's just like, I could never ask for, I don't think I ever met anyone that I would think would make so much sense to be with me. Yeah. It's weird.
Oh man, she must be tough to be with you. No?
Yeah, she is, but well, I mean, like tough in a good way. Like it's just,
in a good way.
It's sick. It's like couldn't. I don't know. I'm happy. That's all that matters.
She was skating before you met her, or did you meet before?
No, she had skates before. We never met through skating, but she had skates before.
That's awesome. That's good.
Yeah, but now let's go to the Finch. So we just came. We were downhill. We were doing some kind of like downhill, not really like a proper downhill, but we're just going down from the. Is that the top of the mountain in Barcelona?
No, there is Tibidabo as well. So this is like mid-class mountain.
Okay, so we came from the top of Montjuic, like where the stadium is, and we were just having some fun. And we might have some cool stuff coming in the next few days with Finch, but I can't really tell you what it is.
No.
But before we started,
it's more than 5 wheels.
It's more than 5 wheels,
and it's more than 10 because even if it's 5 plus 5 is 10. Like let's do the math. So. No, the thing is. I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. Good start. Good start. Maybe we do part 3 next time.
Nah. No, the thing is, I know. Now that the video came out, now that the video game came out, the Honor Roll came out. We were talking about it before. Now that Honor Roll came out, how do you think that's going to influence skating, like in general?
I hope. I start seeing people that doesn't know much about blading or doesn't skate being like interested to see a games coming out, you know, like on any platform, which is cool. So I see like random people getting into playing the game and maybe like watching more, and then maybe they will end it up on YouTube watching more skating and stuff like that. So it's a plus for sure. Anything that comes into skating will be a plus anyway, you know, just to get into it. So video games, it's cool, yeah, because today, like the video game industry, I don't know if you know, but it's bigger than cinema, for example. In the US, like the cinema industry start to be like smaller than the gaming industry.
I believe
So
that
gaming is a huge thing, you know, because you can game on so much stuff, like on cell phones and on computer and fucking Xbox, PlayStation. So everyone like still game all the time. So I hope that people would see the crowdfunding had a huge success. So I know that many people has interest into the game. So
how much money did they make with the crowdfunding? Do
I
you have an
think they
idea?
make like more than 150k, something
Really?
like that. Yeah,
That's
I think
sick.
so. No?
It's cool because I do know that the biggest YouTubers,
Yeah.
the biggest guys on YouTube, they all are with gaming. They all have like gaming in their channels. It's just
Oh yeah.
it
yeah.
is true.
Oh yeah. The most
and then
YouTube
it's like
channel,
we
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
we
true.
all know that TV and cinema is going down. We're like
Yeah, that's
nowadays,
exactly what I'm
like,
talking about. Yeah. Now we have like we are in a new era where like TVs is useless because like I personally don't own a TV.
Yeah, I have a
YouTube
TV device, but
Yeah.
my TV device is
Playing
connected.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's connected to Apple TV. I have
Yeah.
Netflix. I choose
Netflix,
whatever I
yeah.
want, and I got
Yeah, I do
YouTube,
too,
and that's
yeah.
it.
Today I'm like I have my laptop and I watch Netflix or I spend like at least 2 hours a day on YouTube, which
Yeah.
is like I don't own TV, and I would never like spend 2 hours watching TV, but I spend 2 hours watching YouTube shit.
Yeah, I think I told you the last time that we spoke. I don't know if you knew, Min, that the average time per American watching YouTube, it's around 4 hours.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's
Per
insane.
day.
Yeah, it's
So-
insane.
It's basically what TV used to be.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Yeah.
It's yeah. The thing is, like, if you think of people like, if you sleep like in between 6 and 8 hours, if you work for like 8 hours, that's the rest, almost the rest of the day.
Yeah,
like when you're not driving or you're not going in public transport or whatever.
What do you mean? Like people have no life? Yeah, that's true, man.
It's not about having no life. It's just like
But you're having life through the life of the other by watching life of the other.
yeah, it is. But
and
it's,
stuff,
the
but-
truth
It's
is,
sad, but it's true.
the thing is, it's kind of like all these vlogs, all these people making different, even my stuff. I'm not. It's kind of like the Big Brother,
Yeah.
and people want to know what's happening next.
Exactly, yeah.
I try not to make my videos about just what's happening with my life. I
Yeah,
try to
your
make it more
personal
like
life.
skating
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that stuff, like tutorials, a little bit of everything. I was
Yeah.
talking with Min about it, how I try to put like different content like related to skating,
Yeah.
and I try to
There is good example from other disciplines like BMX, for example. They have Scotty Kramer.
yeah.
He's making every day a BMX video, and he's not filming like his life personally, unless he's filming his like last accident and all the thing he have to go through to come back to bike.
Yeah.
So he's filming his like recovering part and stuff. But I mean, the rest of the video is like every single day is daily vlogs, and it's all about bike. And he reached up 1 million subscribers recently.
I know. I
And
saw
it's
that.
only like BMX content every single day. BMX tricks content on YouTube. He's got like 1 million subscribers.
Man, let me tell you, when I started my YouTube, I looked at your YouTube and I saw that you made a few videos. And back then, I don't know, you had like 200 or 300 subscribers, something like that.
Yeah,
And I thought like, I had like 20. I was like, damn it, he's going great. I see this, like, he's doing so good. That's what I thought. And right now, I look at my channel. I have almost 7,000 people
good.
subscribing to that thing. And I
Nice.
think like, fuck, 7,000 people. I'm sorry about the fuck. 7,000 people is just like, it's bigger than some stadiums, man.
Yeah, of course, yeah, and it's organic, you know, like it's 7 good people, you know, like people that wants to see it, you know. It's not like just you pay advertisement to get those people and they're from fucking Jakarta or somewhere like random, you know.
No.
Those
But
people
you
are
know what?
organic, you know. Like
But I
they
do
listen
have
to
people.
the shit,
So let me tell you something through this. If you don't know, now you're gonna know. So through this YouTube thing, a few days ago, I was kind of frustrated because I couldn't go to the Berlin Marathon. and I didn't make the registration. It's dumb from my
you're not
side.
going though?
Wait, I'm going to Berlin. I just bought my tickets today with me.
Okay.
And man, of course I should know that you need to make a registration, but I do not do running marathons or anything like that. And I used to do marathons, but I used to do marathons as an inline skater for a club. So usually you have someone from the club that do it for you.
Yeah.
So I had no idea.
Damn it, Power Slide didn't get you on that? Or?
No. I didn't even tell them that I wanted to do it or anything like that. What did happen was I made a video after having the skate talk with Niels.
Yeah.
I got an email from Mirek from Eden Skate, and Mirek told me, I don't know if you know, but registration is closed. And that's me opening a beer, sorry. And we might not be. That's me.
Opening a beer.
And I thought like, damn it, what am I gonna do? I send them an email right away to the Power Slide main guy on Speed, which is Scott, and Scott told me like there's more people that try to do it and it's not possible. I can send a message and all that, but I don't think it's going to be possible because they close the registration for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. And then I thought like, let me make a video and see how this goes. And I made a video, and like a lot of people shared it. And yesterday I got a comment on one of my videos saying I might be able to help you because I had like an accident. It's this guy Sam from Indonesia. He said Jakarta, that's what I'm saying. So he sent me a message saying I had an accident, I had stitches on my knee and I won't be able to make it. I would love to give you my registration. So I told him like, please send me an email, and he sent me an email yesterday, and now we're in contact through WhatsApp. I'm going to meet him on Friday at the Power Slide booth, and it's sick.
Sick, man. You're gonna wear the Indonesian flags or what?
I'm gonna be Indonesian because I'm gonna need to go with his name.
Be Sam.
No, I'm gonna be Sam. But the cool thing about this is like,
I hope he's not small like me if you have to wear a shit.
I don't. You don't need to wear anything, do you?
Oh, lycra, man.
Fuck
Yeah, man, like velocity.
No, I got this. By the way, you can't see it, but I got these shorts. These amazing shorts. You don't know what that is. So when I stopped, let me tell you, when I stopped in Dubai, there was this guy Omar. Like seriously, the best dude ever. I met him the first time I was in Dubai at 6 in the morning. I came out of the airport and I was skating at 6 in the morning, and I met a guy in that electric skateboard, like the boosted board.
Yeah.
And we started talking and whatever. Like we changed contacts. I was about to skate to the park and he told me like, no, you're not going to be able to skate it. It's like, it's going to be 35 degrees. Even if it's 7 in the morning now, you won't be able to skate there. So I'll give you a ride. And he gave me a ride, and we changed contacts and all that. And he started being in contact with me.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago when I was coming to Barcelona, I stopped in Dubai. This guy picked me up at the airport, took me to ski, took me to the top of the highest tower in Dubai. And I wanted to buy a shirt. And I went to buy a shirt, and then I was like, I want to buy some shorts. And in the end, he didn't let me pay. He paid for my shorts and my shirt.
What?
Man, he didn't let me. He told me like, as someone from Dubai, I cannot let you pay for anything while you're here. And it's like, it's
should
weird.
have bought a car, man.
No, it's just, man, it's really, really weird. But the truth is, so basically I went and I bought some shorts that I thought was just like some shorts with a yellow lining on the inside. Yesterday when I was at Min's house, I put them in, I was like, damn it, they have a lycra shirt. They have some lycra shorts on the inside, so I'm using lycra.
He's not wearing undies.
But I still
You're
fart.
gonna start loving this shit. Yeah, you still fart. We know that.
That's Jesus on a skateboard.
And dogs don't like skateboards.
Dogs don't like skateboards, but we've been here on skates and they love it.
Yeah.
So, Min, if you had to make a question to Finch, what would you ask?
Why you're so awesome?
What? No, come on.
No, let me tell you something. So, this is important.
I think you're too humble. I mean, you're more awesome than I do.
This guy is amazing. Min is amazing,
yeah.
and
I'll cut you off, right? So seriously, when we were talking earlier, I told him like in 20 years, you're probably one of the top 6 persons I've ever seen.
You said top 5 before. Top 5.
Yeah, on wheels.
Really?
Really.
Oh man, I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
That little guy with the maximum amount of control
Thank
so
you, man.
small, flying through the air like a bomb. It's crazy. Yeah, you know, seriously, you really have to see it in person to
Thank you. I appreciate it.
experience
But
it.
you do
It's
too,
crazy.
man. Like
It's
people
crazy.
don't know you, but maybe don't know much about you as well. You have to experience Minh to be in.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you see,
I try.
I saw a post of you yesterday saying Minh is my new favorite skater.
And did you saw the vlog?
Man, no, yet.
Watch
No,
it.
Yeah, I will
Because
watch
it's
it, yeah.
just this guy.
Yeah, I know this guy now.
So-
Like to see in person, like the just 2-3 movies. He's like one of the wizard. We should like create a wizard like team with like Minh, Leon, some of the best skaters because like we have like some.
I wouldn't call him a wizard. He's just like
He is
someone
wizard.
like. So the thing is, someone on the video commented like, "Minh is a true city skater," and it's the truth.
Yeah.
The truth is like the amount of control that he has on skates for anyone listening to this. It's seriously amazing. It just goes full speed and then suddenly, without needing more than 2-3 meters, the way he stops. But it's not about doing a slide. It's the way he does it.
Yeah.
And it's not even about the slides also. It's just like the way I was filming Minh today, just going through people, and we went up and down the same road like 6 times,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Until the police stops us. We did it like 6 times. And we wanted to do more. Because since I got here, he just told me we need to go to that place because the tar is amazing, the amount of people, the inclination or the how do you say it? Inclination?
Yeah, the inclination of the
Yeah,
hill.
of the hill. It's just like the whole thing was just sick. And I was just filming him and it was starting, sometimes it starts feeling bad because when you're filming, you know, sometimes you feel like bad for the guy filming you because you think you're taking too long.
Exactly.
But for me to film this guy, it feels like I feel honored to be able to film him, and he doesn't get it sometimes. But it's just like I would do it like it doesn't matter until the battery dies or the card is full and you have no way to put
keep
another card.
filming, yeah.
It's just I would keep doing it. So
Yeah, no, but to describe that style in a nutshell, it's not about top speed or speed in general. It's about fluidly going between acceleration and deceleration, as well as fluidly going between carves, slides, pushes, drifts.
Yeah, and enjoying every single thing that you can cross. Everything is like a jump or like a bump, or a scratch on the bottom. I mean, is you have to go like the best skater I know is the people that enjoy skating and just like can skate anything, you know, because like anything could be skated. And then when you start like going outside the skate park and then really skating because you love skating, you're like
you're true skater.
You true skater, and that affect on your skating, man. If you want to be better skater, you have to go outside the zone, you know, like outside the skate park and start riding anything, anywhere, you know, like on the shit concrete, on the off-road, anything, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And start playing with like everything.
And more important, just like how
I
you
know
started.
many skaters are like going to a spot to skate, and between any spot, they're taking off the skate, you know. Damn it! It's like most of the slalom skaters I know, they practice in the gymnasium or they have their own spot, but they don't go there by skate. They go there by car.
You did an amazing thing right now. Can I interrupt you? I'm
course.
sorry, guys. I know that you hate me for that, but I'm sorry. You can switch it
No,
off if
you
you don't
can
like it. The
speak
thing
too
is,
much anyway.
the thing is, yeah, I do. Anyway, the thing is, I forgot. No, I, no, I didn't. I know what I was going to say. So the thing is, I've seen like amazing, like seriously amazing slalom skaters. There's this guy from Italy. His name is Lorenzo Guslandi.
Yeah.
He is the guy that I ever saw in the whole world with the most amount. It doesn't matter if he rides for power slide, whatever. He is
Lorenzo
the guy.
is sick, yeah. I know
He is
him
the
for
guy
years.
that I've seen with the most amazing control on inline skates that I've ever seen. But you know what frustrates me? It's like he does all those things flat, and then I think, could you jump into a ledge like 2 or 3 meters, like no 2 or like 20 or 30 centimeters, and do it on top of a ledge? Because if he does that, like integrating street obstacles, like I know you did a video like that with that Russian guy, right?
Yeah.
But still, you could see it, like sometimes when he was landing, he was like
Of
not
course,
a true
he's not
street skater.
aggressive
But that's
skater,
no, it's not about being an aggressive skater. what we did today,
Yeah.
you were not an aggressive skater. Like you are with three-wheel
Yeah,
skates.
true.
You were just skating but the amount of control that you have and the way that you use the street obstacles is just completely different. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's just like you said. Sometimes all you need is, if you, to all the slalom skaters listening to this, don't hate me right now. It's like, why do you need to go by car somewhere when you can go on skates? And I'm talking against myself, because a lot of times I take a scooter to go to place instead of skating. But I'm not
you've
trying.
been training for
No,
years.
but I'm
already,
not
but-
trying to be better at something. You know, like
yeah.
I do my thing, and sometimes it's the only time that I have.
I can like sort of understand. You know, it's like most of slalom skater or like hockey skater, for example, like people that mostly skate in the indoor place. They are like doing that activity like you do tennis or stuff like that. You know, you don't go with your like tennis racket and play on the way. You know,
but
you go to a place and then you play tennis on the proper place. And those people like that amaze me, because those guys are so much more controlled than us on one wheels. For example, as you said, Gus Landy is a good example. But I saw him doing some skate cross sometimes, so he's been trying skate parks as well. He has been trained by my good friend Tiziano Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
And but the amount of hours they are spending exercising on slalom does not let us doing more than just slalom skating.
But the
That's
question
thing.
that I make you about that, and
It's
I
like most of the flat BMX rider are doing the same. You know, they don't street skate, they don't street ride as well, and they don't.
not
go to
really.
skate park.
That's not true. Then
Not all
you,
of them,
you
but
tell
most
me.
of
There's
people.
this French guy. You know him.
Mathias Dandois.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Why
Mathias
why
straight as
why
well.
he is
Mathias
he
straight. Why
why is
is he-
Matthias and one of the best
Yeah, because
slalom
he's
skate-
straight as
the
well.
most respected ones.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say here is, don't you think all of them, like seriously, all of them, don't you think their skills would improve if
Definitely.
if there would be a little bit more of
You know what I
Street-
want to say. Like, for example, I ride flat BMX as well, and the other day I just passed through the city skating on Friday night with my bike, and then inline skaters stopped me and they were, "Oh, Finch, what you do on your bike and stuff? Why you ride BMX?" That's the first question they asked me. I was like, "Why not?" And then they kept asking me like, "Why you ride BMXs?" And I was like, "Listen, guy, I'm gonna try to explain you something. Like, it can only make you a better inline skater by being open-minded and trying something else. You know, that's just something like that just works with everything in life. So people that like freak out because you're doing something else, it's like they are stupid because you're closed mind. That's why like most of the aggressive skaters have been like
that's why
too
they
much into just one thing for many years, and like they are not evolving. You know.
That's why they're limited, and
Yeah,
that's why the pro
exactly.
life
That's
lasts.
limitation
That's
of
why
life.
the pro life lasts. Can I give you an example in
Yeah.
skateboarding?
Yeah.
Do you know who Mark Gonzalez is?
Oh yeah.
Why is Mark Gonzalez so awesome? Because he doesn't
you-
give a shit
yeah.
about anyone and does whatever he
Exactly.
wants. And that's, you know, Mark Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Gonzalez is like seriously one of the most inspiring things ever. Seriously, probably he might hate on inline skates. I don't know, and I'm just saying good stuff about him. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say
it
here
doesn't
is,
matter.
he looks at skateboarding. He's like an artist, and the way he looks at skateboarding is like his own way of doing art. It doesn't matter what color or what type of paint he has, what type of skateboard he has, or wheels, or a bicycle, a mountain bike, a BMX, or whatever. He has fun, and that's why I keep saying on the end of every single video that I do, I keep saying the same. Let's not forget why we all started, because it's fun, and it's the truth. I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure that all of us,
No.
when you started,
Yeah.
even if you were scared, you had a stupid smile on your face.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is the truth.
And you
man.
know,
You
like,
know it is
the
truth,
good
man.
fact about like being able to do something else is exactly one of the topic. One of the important things is when you start losing fun, it's not a crime to go and try something else and then come back later to blading, for example. So you can go bike at some point and then come back. You did it.
I
You
did it.
You know, when I see
Completely.
myself doing like spending hours on BMX and then skating less sometime, I just feel like, yeah, but it has been done already. Like, I look at you that now you're like back on skate.
The first time I met you,
Stronger than
the
ever,
first time I
doing like-
I really met you, I
Yeah.
was on a bike. So
You were on
let
a
me
bike,
tell you
yeah.
this, man.
Yeah.
I went to Paris for like a bike event, and I was running through the city, and then there's this guy came to me
In
and like,
Bercy, yeah.
"Hey, Lino, what's up?" And I was like, "The fuck."
Yeah. That was in Bercy. I
Yeah, that
remember
was
that.
crazy. And that day I met Jeremy Jimenez, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we were filming with Jeremy that day. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And you said skating some. You were not skating with Sebas yet,
At that time, no. Not
no?
yet, no.
You but you had some yellow skates, some skates with yellow,
Yellow skates.
some
At that
skates
time?
with yellow parts,
Really? Ah,
some skates that had some yellow parts. I think
probably. Yeah.
you had free skates.
I had free skate. They were SEBA. Then.
Okay, but you're not working for Seba because if you by that time, or maybe it was because before that you were in Portugal. I just didn't met you. You were in Bruno in Portugal, right?
Oh, then I was.
You were on Nimes or something like that.
Ah, yeah. Probably.
One question: with what you know now,
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not. It doesn't even make sense. This
Okay.
question.
I don't know. Just send
No,
me.
I-
Nim, skating for Nim.
Yeah.
Did you ever had contact with Brian, or it was always through BMAG?
With Shima? No, I had few contact with Shima, yeah, but not much. Yeah. Like my main contact was what's his name, Michael Beer from
Yeah,
BMAG.
BMAG. That's why I
Yeah,
asked.
so like to get skate and stuff like that, I was going through. But even Nim, like I think I don't even know if Shima was doing anything like for promoting or whatever. You know, I think he had people to do it for him because I never really talked to him to make like. He came once to Paris, and we filmed and stuff.
With him?
Yeah, we filmed with him and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, there was like he was just filming himself with Montre, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Not much contact.
Wait. There's something happening.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay. It doesn't want to talk. By the way, let me just make you a question, Min.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite skater of all times? Because wait, for some, let me interrupt you.
Yeah.
Sorry, ate on me again. Anyway, for all of you who don't know, so Min has been skating for way too long. I was talking the other day about going to the Lausanne contest in '98, and he just told me, yeah, but I was there in '97, '98, and then '99,
And
he
96 too.
yeah, 96, and he was there with 11 or with 10 years old with his
Exactly.
father. So it was his father, yeah.
No, without parents, just with friends.
Anyway,
Going there in 96, age 11.
age 11 with friends. That's me. Anyway, this guy is I wouldn't say I'll use the word. He's the geekiest guy when it comes to skate, if that makes sense. Like, he knows seriously everything. You might not have him on Facebook, but like every now and then, Min does a comment which is just a little print screen from an old video that you'll be like, where? I saw this somewhere, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But he knows everything. Like, you know that Grummet that knew everything, but this Grummet just happens to be one of the best skaters that I've ever seen. So, who is your favorite inline skater?
No, it's not possible to tell. You have to split it up into
You talk a lot.
into decades.
You talk a lot about TJ Weber.
Exactly. So
Ah,
you have to
TJ
split it up
Weber
into
is a good
decades.
No, there's no.
So let's take the 90s for example. Like that's the obvious people, right?
Yeah.
It's Randy Roadhouse. It's TJ. All of course.
Did you like Madmans?
No, never liked him. I'm sorry to say, never liked Matty Mans at all.
Why?
Like good skills, awesome skating, but never dig the style to be honest.
No, let me-
I'm really sorry. No,
let's-
not bad talking. That's just personal taste.
I used to love Medimans, but let's talk about skating
I'm sorry
technique.
for you.
No, it's all good. Now that the three of us that are here, the
Yeah.
three of us have an idea of what skate technique should be and how you can use the inner edge and outside edge and all that. And back then,
Yeah.
Medimans was doing something. I'm not saying it's a good technique. It's actually not a good technique. But the truth is, because they wanted to have a better push, and you couldn't do like a double push. You couldn't go on the outside edge on the K2s with those 56 millimeter heavy wheels.
Yeah.
What he was doing was he was
By the way, yeah, heavy wheels.
yeah, he was lifting the front wheel,
Yeah.
keeping
Yeah,
the
all the
heel
time.
up,
Luis Zamora used
keeping
to
the
do-
heel,
Yeah.
and then spinning it like 30 degrees, and then pushing it. And every stride that he was doing was
You
doing
know,
this.
there used to be a K2 trend because when I used to ride K2, I was doing the exact same movie.
You should do it with
Actually-
the tricycle.
No,
but
seriously.
that remind me like more
Seriously.
aggressive. Yeah.
No,
Like
seriously, like the
Zamora,
Majestics.
Zamora was doing the same as well.
Majestics, Tarmacs, all of those things had a heel lift, but Fatties didn't. So the first time you stepped into Fatties, you almost felt like falling back.
But that helped me a lot because back then, even with fatties, I could go low. And now, I don't know if my ass got heavier, but I just when I go low, I fall on my back.
Oh, but by the way, I know exactly what you're talking about. Many Man's going on those weird pushes fast as fuck,
That was sick.
turning fakie right before the fun box and doing a fakie 720.
Yes. And no, talking about K2s. Seriously, I don't know if I've ever talked in any of these things about this, but the best trick that I've seen on maybe a fun box, it was in '96, the first X Games. Ryan
The
Jackson.
clone 540.
No.
or fakie-
Fakey 7 Rocket.
No way.
Yeah, you never saw that shit.
57 Rocket?
Wait.
No, those are very first X Games where the
Ryan
ramps
Jacklin?
were colored.
Yeah, Ryan Jacklin
Yeah.
did Fakey
That was my
7
hero back
Rocket
then.
with some wings on his helmet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, he did.
Send me the
Yes!
check later. I want
No,
to see
it's on Google. I just don't have
Yeah?
my phone here.
that. Oh, let's check that later.
Google it.
Yeah, Jack Lone used to be my hero back then.
Yeah.
Jack Lone.
Your wheels suck.
SEBA of ours. Your wheels suck.
Hey, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, like the brand company was FR. What does FR,
FR,
means
yeah.
for SEBA?
Fuck rollerblading.
Because it's inline skating. But still, no. Why does it call?
FR, it's like French.
Is it
Yeah, if you are one.
Or free skates.
No, you can. You
free
can,
rolling?
Yeah, you can use like
Freestyle
whatever you
rolling?
want,
Freestyle rolling, be unique,
yeah.
bitch.
Future rollerblader. Future rollerblading.
No. Seriously, now we're going back in time. I used to love Be Unique. I was never like they used to skate in a way that I could never skate because I'm lazy to jump. So basically, everything that was like a mallet rail, I would only get in the mallet rail in 3 or 4 tricks, which is like it was like or a back full torque or a front full torque or a back or a royale or and then from then I could do everything else. And that's kind of like what they used to do, like getting in like into the rail in a
You know,
simple
I'm gonna
trick.
talk trash, but like that's funny because I watched this video again recently, and that's funny how crazy I was for this video when it first came out.
Which
like-
one? There was a lot
I
of
mean,
them.
like the future, the first one, I guess. No.
Yeah,
It was
the
like,
first one, the main one.
Yeah, and the main skater in the video, I used to like them, and it's crazy how today, like the only that still skates, I'm like, whoa, the change, it's so big, and yeah, I don't know, I don't like it, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I
you
agree.
know
Like,
who was the
I-
best guy? Let me
But
tell
it
you.
used to be like they used
Who
to
was
be
the
really
coolest
good
guy?
in the video, and the only guys that was cool in the video doesn't skate anymore.
Who was it?
Okay.
I don't want to give any name, but like the guys that still
No,
skate.
there
from
was
this
one
video.
guy that was amazing that died.
Yeah. Who?
Alex Nunez.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Alex Nunez
Yeah,
was
Alex
amazing.
Nunez
It's
was the
not
best,
my
yeah.
style of skating,
No,
but he was amazingly skilled.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Like
Yeah.
the one that doesn't skate anymore, like Alex Nunez. Was
No,
one
Alex
of the
Nunez
best.
is like he was amazingly skilled. All the Kelsos, like
Yeah.
both Kelsos, was amazing too.
Oh, Kelsos was.
yeah.
good.
Even Gonzo was sick too.
Gonzo was sick. Yeah.
I love Gonzo skating.
Gonzo is Gonzo.
But
But
from all these guys, from everyone that ever anything to do with Be Unique, the coolest guy that I've ever seen using a Be Unique shirt was the most unexpected one.
Which
It's
one?
in clip 4. Ollie Short, when he was in Portugal, Ollie Short with tight pants and all that weird. I love Ollie. Ollie's he was one of my best friends, and he's like
Who?
Ollie Short.
Oh, Holy Short. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
and Ollie Short in clip 4 is skating with a Be Unique shirt. And then, like, seriously, that was For me, that was the top
The
moment
only
for
one that
Bionic.
is not
You
gangster.
know,
yeah.
you would never. That's when Ollie was on top of the game. When you would never.
I miss Oli, man. I miss Oli shot.
Yeah, I mean,
I
so
miss Oli shot.
let me tell you something. Last year, no, I'm lying. 2.5 years ago, it's hard to get time. When I first started getting into roller skating again, the day I put in a video that maybe a little bit more. The first time that I got my roller skates, the Toto plates, I did like some weird shit. I didn't even know that it was possible. I started doing like backslides and back savannas and stuff. And that exact day that I posted that video, I got a message from someone with a weird name on Facebook, and it was Ollie. And we got in contact. He told me a little bit about him and like what we was going through, which is, I love Ollie.
Yeah.
I still have his driving license from like 10 years ago. He forgot it in Madrid, and I got it in Portugal. And we used to be like really good friends, and I just don't know I haven't seen Ollie in a long time. But after that, I haven't been in contact with him that much. And when I started doing these skate talks, he was one of the first guys that I tried to get on board. And I'm sending him a message, but I don't think he uses Facebook that much. So I would love to go to London just to meet Ollie and do one of these things, but sitting in a pub with him and do it. So probably that's one of those things. So Ollie for me was one of the most awesome skaters, seriously, ever.
Definitely.
It changed the way, seriously, if there's one person that I believe that changed the way that people skate, that was Ollie Short.
Yeah, he
One
used
of the
to
most
be-
influential guys on
Yeah.
inline skating was Ollie Short. Who's your favorite skater? Finch.
was my I think I would go like Min by the decade because like it changed every year.
that.
Yeah, no, seriously, like it's really hard to pick just one, like because
Yeah.
it's like when people are talking today, like yeah, you should put this guy on the video game, you know, and they are talking about people that used to skate 25
Top
years
three,
ago. You know?
top three forever since
No, it's
day
not,
one.
no, it's not possible. It's not possible.
Yeah.
I have a top three.
Don't get me wrong. Like I love
I have a top
every
three.
possible decade of rollerblading
Fuck, I
and
don't have a
skating.
top three.
I would-
I have a top four.
Yeah.
I wanted to say top three, but I have a top
I
four.
would go for the 90s. I would say Ivano, back in the day,
Yeah.
from Switzerland.
Sick.
Yeah,
Ivano was sick.
Ivano. Yeah.
Ivano,
Because he's just more than aggressive.
Ivano skated everything, and downhill he was the best.
Yeah. He wasn't the best. You know,
Ahead
like
of his
best
time.
skater in
He was,
Switzerland.
he made people
But-
change the way they downhill, and he made.
because he was doing everything.
Yeah.
He's a complete skater. He used to be a complete skater with like the shittiest skate you could ever find. He was like buying skate with the brake that he had to cut himself
wasn't
on the
buying
back,
it.
you know? Huh?
He wasn't buying it. He was skating for Roches.
No, yeah, but the skates he got like plastic brake attached to it, and he had to fucking
Cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
To skate
sadly enough, like except for Hoax 3 maybe,
Yeah.
he never really didn't get international exposure.
No.
Why? Because Europeans tend, at least in the past, they tend to always
Yeah.
think that everything that came from America was better. Which I don't have anything against Americans, but
true.
but Europeans always tend to think that everything that came
Yeah.
from American was better.
I agree, but in that
Because they had
case,
strong marketing and shit already back then, but
in that case, like Ivano's always been a soul skater, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Yeah.
So he didn't give a fuck about exposure.
Yeah, he was the best.
Yeah.
He was like
that's the
really
thing I like.
good.
At that time, my favorite skater back then wasn't an American guy. When I was kids, it was Jean-Jean Chanet.
Yeah.
Jean-Jean
Jean Chanet was
Cosmo.
skating like about a month or two ago in the skate
he's-
park from Winterclash.
Yeah, he's still skate man.
I
I
saw the
skate
video.
with him like many years. Like
So my top four
I still
skaters.
talk to him sometimes. He's a good friend of Potier. He's an amazing dad. He's got lovely kids. He's doing
sick.
like demos, skating demos and stuff like that. He's an amazing human being. I
That's
love this
sick.
guy, and it's crazy because Jean-Jean, Ivano, I would say even Wilfried Rossignol,
What's up with Wilfred?
Bruno Lover, like all these guys.
What's
are
up
like,
with Wilfred?
What's up with Wilfried? I don't know. Wilfried, I think that's kind of the guy that could make a comeback whenever he wants.
Yeah,
you know?
he's still skating
But
for
it's
Fila.
just like he just don't want to. it's just he tried to make a comeback once, but I think he's not like into it anymore. You know, he's doing his thing. He have his jobs and stuff.
What does he do?
He's working. Last update when I saw him like 2 years ago in Paris, he was still working for a camera company that set up a GoPro into racing track or stuff like this. You know, like they are selling GoPro footage of people that drive in the racetrack, you know, some stuff like this with smart boxes.
So it's related with media and stuff like that?
Yeah, media, yeah.
Okay,
So
going back. So my favorite top skaters ever.
But I didn't finish, sorry.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I was...
No, it's a style to cut people off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my style. I'm sorry, guys. Motherfucker.
let me just give some name because I really want...
Give a name.
Allez, I would say
was the 90s.
I would say Ivano in the 90s, in the 2000s. I used to love piano ski really so much, and Dominique Wagner.
Yeah.
And Wagner was I was really fan of Wagner. He's a really good skater.
Why did you never got him on SEBA?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. He's someone humble. He was skating for Rams. He fitted really well, and then after, we could have, but I don't know. Like I make him try the frame, the SEBA frame once, and then, I don't know. It's just no, it never happened, but it could have happened. Maybe one day. We never know.
You never know.
We never know. But he's a sick guy. He's sick. He's really a good skater. And I used to watch his section before to go to skate. A really motivating skater.
Which section?
I loved the one Initian section with the music, French music and stuff. That was like, he's got 2 sections in that video. Like the second part was like super fast, and he was doing lines and lines. That's what I liked it from him, you know. I was watching his video because when he was going to street, he wasn't the best technical skater, like me, for example, but he was always like linking tricks on any spot. You know, he was always like trying to find a way to link tricks in the spot and making a full line, which I really liked it all the time. In any video, he was like doing lines. It was super good.
Shows consistency.
Mixing like ball riding, skate parks and street, and I really liked that. Yeah. Because like all the other video was like mostly boring. American video to me it's boring, you know, because it's always filming with a white fisheye, low from the ground, and then it's only like technical tricks and short rails or stuff like that, you know. So I don't know. I've never been like a huge fan of like that type of filming, but more like lines and sick tricks. So anyway,
you?
I would just add in the last decade. It's really hard now picking up a skater lately.
Fuck, my list just came from 4 to 5. I can't choose one, and it's like a minimum of 5.
If you have to pick, that's a good question. Who today?
One,
like someone that
for
skated for
forever.
less than 5 years.
For one from that skates from less than 5 years, or that is known from less than 5.
None, more.
No,
skates
that's
for
Anthony
less.
for sure.
Who?
Anthony.
Potier?
Yeah.
I skate for more, but yeah.
They're known for.
Known for, yeah. I know him for more than 5 years. But
Yeah, you.
Eugen Enin.
But Potier is, yeah.
Eugen,
No.
for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
Fred Bukowski.
What?
Fred Bukowski.
Fred.
Fred is.
But my top 5 is, let me tell
Yeah.
my top 5. Brian Schieber. It used to be, and I can never delete that from me.
Fenberg.
Brian Schieber, no, not even. Brian
No.
Schieber, John Elliott, those two, and I still don't get.
I didn't say sorry. I cut you. I do your stuff. Fucking Sagona, man.
Yeah.
The thing that like Sagona, if you listen to that, man, Dominic, my man, if you ever like been a reg skater, like partially free skater on the side, he would have been the best skater ever. I mean, like the best free skater, the best stylish free skater ever.
How
Imagine
did he
Sagona
do that?
back then.
How did he do that with
Yeah,
60?
oh my
No,
God.
not 60. 58 or 59
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did
I
that.
don't know,
That
yeah.
style with those anti-rocker.
At that moment when he was like on the best video I like from him is the Second Regime video.
Yeah.
If he would have been a reg skater back then, fuck, I would have been like a fucking fan, like a ninja. White ninja on skate.
White ninja.
Speaking of the early to mid 2000s, for some reason I'll name 3 names, and for some reason it's all the same boot. It's Jochen Smuda in Salomons.
Yeah.
It's Chris Farmer in Salomons, and it's Matthias Auger in Salomons. Those are my picks for the early to mid 2000s.
I'll go to Solomon's after. Let me
Yeah.
finish my top 5. Top 5: Brian Shima, John Elliott, Billy O'Neill, Fridolin Elbow, and Ollie Short. That's my top 5 since
Billy.
a long time. Like Billy O'Neill used to be like a really like one of my favorite skaters, but that last video part, the last one he did,
Yeah.
when he did that gap to sole in that Staples ledge in LA,
Oh, Billy is a good example
That-
of
that
the
just-
be unique guy I used to like.
that just made me like, what the flying thing to fuck
Yeah.
does he has in mind? Seriously, I didn't get it. And then Fridolin, I remember seeing it was Fabrice
Fabrice
Guillon.
Guillon. Yeah.
Fabrice Guillon, he used to be a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Actually, the first day that Fabrice went to US, I was staying with Busta, and he stayed with me at Busta's place.
Yeah.
And now he's living in US for like a few years. Anyway,
in LA, I think.
yeah, and he's doing pretty good. So amazing, and I love the way he used to skate. One of the most stylish skaters Europe ever had. So I forgot what I was saying.
The top 5 skater.
No. I was talking about one of them,
Oh yeah, you said
Billy.
Billy.
I just don't remember the rest.
No.
So, more.
What more?
You were saying top 3 skaters.
Yeah.
Why was it Matthias Auger one of your?
No, it's not about doing the craziest tricks. It's about aesthetics. It's about aesthetics of motion. And again, like Matthias Auger, Chris Farmer, and Jochen Smuda, in that period of time, they had that very specific, very subtle quality in aesthetics of motion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Auger was one of my best friends back then. When that happened, exactly when that happened,
Yeah, same.
he was one of my best friends. And when I first became undercover brand manager, whatever that was,
Yeah.
he was the first guy that I thought like this guy needs to be part of whatever I'm part of. But it's just, I just felt so weird that he could never be part of like a bigger brand. He ended up with Rollerblade, which he wasn't happy, I know, and we had this conversation before. And the last time I did these with
Sorry,
Tom
I'm lost.
Iser,
Who are you talking about?
Matthias Auger.
Matthias
Ah,
Auger.
Matthias Auger.
And the last time I made like a skate talk with with Tom Iser, he told me that it was hard for someone living in Australia to have the support, because in the mid 2000s, late mid like 2008 2009, he moved to Australia.
Yeah.
I think that was it, huh? Almost
Yeah.
10 years ago, huh?
Exactly. Still
And-
there.
Yeah, still there. And he became a really good photographer.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. That guy just changed direction to drink water. So, Auger, I keep speaking with him. I know that he's in Europe right now. I wish I could see him next week, because I'm going to Berlin in a few days.
Yeah.
Auger would be also a really good guy on free skates. He had so much control on skates.
Basically, Matthias is visiting Germany once a year, and that's usually when Oktoberfest in Munich is.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. But the first time, ask Auger, who was the first guy he ever drank something with.
Yeah, no, but Matthias, the thing is, like, he went from that guy not drinking at all to the, like, party animal.
I was a really bad influence. I'm sorry about that. But then since he moved to Australia, he became like a different guy.
Yeah, he did. Well, he became mature.
Because alcohol is more expensive there, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Well, he
It's just-
became mature.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
no, I think like he moved there. Is he still with the same girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think his girlfriend's a German teacher actually in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah. So he told me that he met this girl from Australia that came to Germany, and then he was like, "I'm gonna move," and I thought that's crazy. And you know what? A few years later, I did the same to South Africa. It's
Yeah, I
just
never know. What
mad,
what
man.
was the reason
life
for you
is
to,
life is crazy.
What
But
was the reason for you to move to Africa?
my wife,
Your wife, okay.
2014.
Sure, I didn't ask you.
Yeah, it's
so
okay.
I don't even know.
2014, I went to Winter Clash. Before I went to Winter Clash, I was in South Africa.
Yeah.
So I went to this.
'Cause I remember
Nitrous-
we had talk at that moment. I
Yeah.
even like send you stuff from SEBA to.
Yeah,
to go
there was
to
a few
Africa.
months before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You had
I
planned
went
to
to
go.
I went to South Africa for Nitro Circus
Yeah.
because I was working with this Angolan company,
Mm-hmm.
and I went there to see the event to show them what a successful extreme sports event was.
Nice.
Because I was doing consultants with them.
Yeah.
So I went there just to show them the event, and I was with two older guys than me, like a lot older than me. And I really loved South Africa. As in the moment that I landed in that place, I loved it. And at night we had like a pizza, and they didn't want to go out, and I was like, man, it looks such a cool place. I asked the girl at the restaurant, where can I go out? Where can I just go somewhere? And I never go out by myself, never ever. And I went out. I went to the hotel. I just put some clothes or whatever, and I went out by myself, and I met Janice, and
Nice.
we met, we went back, whatever, doesn't matter what happened. We didn't even know the name of each other. I got back to... No, I flew to Amsterdam, and when I flew to Amsterdam, Adrian Ann was waiting for me at the airport, and I was staying with him. I went to Belgium and all that. And I remember I was staying at Adrian Ann's house, and I got a message from Janice. Hey, how you doing? I hope you had a good flight and all that. I was like, no way. How does she has my number? So then I was telling Min about it yesterday. So I wrote my phone number on her friend's arm just because I left the club with her, and as a way...
To get in touch with her.
No,
friends or
for her friends to
Yeah.
feel safe, because I had no no, seriously, I was like, hey, you
that was your picked up stuff
no,
for a girl.
no, seriously,
Yeah, I borrow your friends. I just wrote my number in your house. Just in
it was
case.
it was just like,
I'm not
if,
gonna kill her.
if something happens,
That's a good one.
no, it's like check this. If something happens, this is me,
Yeah.
because I had nothing else.
Yeah,
so
but
I
that's
wrote
a
the
good
number in the
picked up
arm.
one. That's a good one.
By the
to
way,
pick up the girl.
for the record, Finch doesn't need any recommendations on pickup lines. He doesn't. He really doesn't.
So
No, I don't
I got back to Holland. I got that message, and that was it. We started talking. A few months later, she was coming to Portugal, and then a few months later, I went to South Africa. And then I just thought, you know what? Why am I getting stuck in the regular life of getting a job here and just staying here and not going for what might be the change that I want in my life?
Yeah.
So I just give up everything that I was doing in Portugal, and I moved to South Africa without having
Yeah.
the smallest idea of what was going to happen with me. Seriously, I had no idea. I gave up my job in Portugal and I
Yeah.
moved to South Africa without knowing what was going to happen. And you know what? It was the best thing that I've done in
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah. Man.
Not because I moved to South Africa, because
Yeah.
I found
No,
the
because
person
you-
that I love to be with.
Of
And
course.
I was married before.
You did?
I did, and I'm really good. I'm a really good friend with my ex-wife. I'm a
Okay.
really good friend. We just didn't match.
Yeah.
So I got to South Africa. At first, it was kind of weird to adapt, which is for me. There's some things which are still really, really weird, like when it comes to safety and all those things. And now with the baby, even more.
Yeah.
But the truth is, it completely changed my life. And if you ask me right now, would it change anything? No. I love everything. Like, I couldn't have done anything better with my life, and I couldn't have met anyone better for my life than
That's
I
it.
met.
Congratulations.
So yeah, I'm really happy with what I got. Like now having a baby with my favorite person ever,
Yeah.
it's just like a bless. So I can't.
Yeah, I guess it's just the.
It's just like this, you know, the
best
dream.
we could do, yeah.
What everyone dreams. It doesn't matter whatever it is, wherever it is. It just happened to me somehow in the middle of nowhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
good.
I keep saying the same. If you love skating, keep doing it. Keep doing whatever you want. Whatever. If you're doing something that you like, something that you really love, good things will happen to you.
Yeah.
If you follow
Exactly.
if there's something that you really love, then just follow whatever your heart tells you to.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. You don't like it's a good lesson of life. I'm not believing in anything but karma. It's something and
Min,
positive.
yesterday when I was finishing a video with Min, we were filming like just a little video that we put online yesterday, and I said in the end something like, just don't forget why we all started, because it's fun. And Min said, it's love. It seems stupid, but the truth is, whatever, no one understands it, and that's I don't know if this can be a tip for all the guys listening to this right now, but if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, that when you tell her that you love skating, she doesn't understand, I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude,
Yeah,
but
Dumber.
probably it's not the right person for you, because you can change who you are, because the person that is with you doesn't understand what you do, and if she doesn't understand, she doesn't want to be with you. It's the truth.
Okay. Of
It's-
course.
Yeah, because it's a part of you.
Yeah, that's it, man. If people don't accept you the way you are, then what you gonna do? You're gonna change who you are.
No, you won't.
You can't. You won't be happy. And Finch is just doing like an Instagram story.
One more
Media
time.
whore.
Like
So,
I never do.
I don't know where my beer is. It's mine. So I don't know for how long we've been filming this, recording this.
A lot, no?
So I think it's time to finish. I've been realizing that I can't do skate talks for more than 90 minutes, because then no, truth, because there's this app called Anchor,
Yeah.
and I've been uploading the videos through Anchor.
Yeah.
So like when I put these videos on MP3 through Anchor, means that they're gonna be on iTunes Store, on iTunes Podcasts, on Apple Podcasts.
Sure.
So I don't want these podcasts, I don't want these skate talks to be longer than 90 minutes. So we're gonna finish it right now.
So, something else to add?
Do you want to say anything else?
Please finish to listen to that, and I hope it will help you to get motivation to go skating. Put your skates on, go in the street, skate whatever you could skate. Like, you don't need spots, you don't need nothing. And if it rains outside, got yourself a copy of Honor Roll games and play some video games. And send me your cool shit. Your cool,
Play with Finch.
play with me, and that sounds good.
Not safe for work.
Yeah.
Play with Finch.
And do all the tricks I could even do in real. And send me your best screenshots.
What's your best trick on a roll?
On the roll, actually, like, fun fact, I still never played myself. Like, the 2 times I played was...
You never play with yourself.
No. I always play with myself, but
No need to.
not through...
Wait. What do you mean with that?
No need to.
no need to.
What does that mean?
Hashtag French models.
Oh my god.
Wait, what do we have to say about
No,
that?
nothing.
Okay, I think it's time to finish this thing right now.
Thanks, Ricardo, for that second part, and see you guys very soon.
Yeah.
Min?
By the way, it's love.
No, Min. No, seriously, Min, what do you want to say?
No, it's love.
No, seriously.
No, that's that. I'm serious.
Okay, so before we finish this, today we went down a road for more than 6 times, and I would go a lot more without the police, because this guy is addicted to just skating. So I got to Barcelona. I'm staying with Min, this guy that I just told you that I met. I met him before, but I haven't seen him in a long time, and out of nowhere, a few months ago in February, I was in Barcelona. February, yeah. February.
Yeah.
And there's
There
this
was this weird guy hugging you like crazy.
I was skating. I was with Kenneth. I was skating outside, and I met this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but he's just talking with me. A few days later, he talks to me saying like, I was the guy that matched it, and I didn't know it was Minh. I didn't recognize him, and now I'm staying with him, and like seriously. At the moment, he's one of my favorite guys to watch on skates.
Yeah.
And then I was filming with him, and I'm just like even more amazed.
I know. It's same for me, man. I didn't really never met him before, and then I met him recently when he first came back to Barcelona. And then same
we
thing.
had that skate
Wizard
session.
Link. Yeah.
In the like Gothico.
Yeah, exactly.
That was seriously one of the most fun days on wheels ever skating with you.
Oh,
yeah, it was.
So before I started this thing, that's what I didn't tell you in the beginning. Before I started this thing, Minh was just telling me we were going to meet Finch, and Minh was asking me, "Did you ever skate with Finch?" Like, I skated with Finch like in a mini ramp or something like that. I know how good he is, but I never saw him really free skating. And Minh just told me like, he's small, but the most powerful thing that you've ever seen on skates. It's just like he's just like flying through the surface. Every single push just makes him go so fast, and he has more control than I've ever seen. Like, he told me that you were top 5 from the people that he ever saw on skates.
Oh my god, thank you.
Like the clips are awesome and stuff, right? But you gotta see it in person.
Thank you, guys.
You gotta see Finch in person.
I feel.
It goes back to that post Jan Welsh did, right? When he like did an homage to your skating.
Thank you.
It's not flattering.
Guys,
it's
listen
true.
to that. When you come to Barcelona, send me a message. Let's fucking skate together.
Okay, now we're gonna finish it.
I saw many
Skate with
bladers
Finch.
coming to Barcelona. I mean, I saw many bladers coming to Barcelona all the time, and they are skating by themselves. Send me a message, man. I will skate with you guys from wherever you're coming from, and whatever type of skating you're doing, you're fucking down. Send me messages. I skate with you.
What I don't get about Barcelona, I'm sorry, it's not finished yet. What I don't get about Barcelona is
Let's cut yourself.
no. I don't understand this about Barcelona. These groups.
What do you mean?
You want to talk about it? I'll talk. I don't have any problem about it. So
Let's talk shit a little bit.
it's not
Okay.
talking shit. Like, man, I love like Mark Moreno used to be one of my best friends in skating.
Yeah.
Seriously, one of the first guys that I've met. Like, I know that since like 5-7 years he's on his own group and he doesn't skate with other people. And
Yeah.
I'm not talking
I
shit.
don't think Mark is skating that much, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
To be honest,
It's just
like,
a random example.
Yeah.
What he's trying
No,
to
what
say is
I think there
there
is
are those
two-
separated
yeah,
groups,
yeah, yeah.
and it's pretty
It
sad.
always used to happen everywhere. You know, in
Pretty
Paris,
sad.
as you said, Fabrice Guillon back then was like skating with the people from Crazy Roller. They had their group. The people from the suburb was skating with the people from the suburbs. You know, there always used to be groups. But I know, like,
But people don't get
I've
together.
been skating here for 2 years. I've been living here for 2 years, and the only few times I seen Mark was when like someone else came. You know, I haven't skated much with like, or unless there is a special occasion, event or something. They don't call you to skate, or that's true. That's which is a pity. Or even like new skater like Carlos Bernal, which I wish I could skate with him or something, but they are skating in their group, you know. And
But that's
doesn't
exactly
really,
what I'm saying, man. I love them all. Seriously.
I try to make, for example, like last year when I make a Facebook group, and I had every single person I know. I even had the Marcus girlfriend, you know, because I don't know. I was trying to reach up any skater to do any kind of skating, roller skating, free skating, aggressive skating, whatever. I create this Facebook group because like every other groups that exist in Barcelona is dead. Like there is one for slalom, Coneros, there is one for Barcelona skating or whatever, you know, there is power blading stuff, and all of them are dead. But we're in one of the biggest skating city in the world, and there is a lot of skater. I can tell every day I'm going to a beach
One question.
or anywhere there is a skater, but all the groups are fucking dead. And I try to reach up all the skaters in the same place by a Facebook group, messenger chat, and it doesn't really work. Like the only that came always that on the session was like German chick skater, like a Catalan old aggressive skater, the only aggressive skate since like last 5 years or something, you know. But all the OGs and real aggressive skater never even like replied to that conversation, but they read it.
No, but seriously, it's not just love, it's one love. And that's why I just don't get why there are those separate groups of people and they don't get together. I just don't get it. I'm sorry.
That's why I was going to make you this question. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. By the way, we're close to Makba. Makba, I was kind of like making fun of this place, but don't you think that we need a place like that for inline skaters? Because the truth is,
Where people got together.
yeah, I believe that.
We have
that-
one like this.
I believe that there's a million places. There's a million places where people skate, but there's not like a place for inline skating. Like in Paris, you used to have the Bercy ledges where everyone used to meet. It doesn't matter. You don't. It was probably before the cell phones. I don't even know.
By
if
the
it-
way, rest in peace, Bercy Ledges. By the way. Yeah.
I don't know if it was before this. I don't know. It wasn't before the cell phones, but it was before like all these social media hype, all
yeah,
these.
definitely.
It was by the MySpace time, and I remember it's MySpace time. And MySpace time, social media wasn't used the same way.
No, no.
The truth is, if you wanted to skate in,
We had
in
Hotmail back then, Messenger. We had MSN
yes, and Mirk
and Caramel.
And
Iris.
ICQ.
Yeah.
ICQ.
No, seriously, I remember like first year I arrived in Paris, my way to contact skater was MSN. No,
Yeah, but-
I remember, yeah.
but that's
and
all-
Caramel.
with Fabrice, with Fabrice Guyon. That was the way that we used to contact, and we used to talk every day. I used to talk with Mark Moreno every day on
No.
MSN,
Yeah.
and I used to come to Barcelona and be with them. I used to Fabrice used to go to Portugal and stay with me. So what I'm trying to say with this is, it doesn't matter the way
Yeah, we need.
we
like,
used to contact. It's just like we just
Yeah.
need to get together.
Actually, I can tell like by living here, I can tell you like, for example, on Sunday, I know like roller skater guy. They are like dancing or doing like stuff in the W on the beach.
Mhm.
So if I just want to chill, I go there by bike or by skate, and I just go there to see if I can meet skater and just like do random skating or whatever, you know, like just hang out with skater, you know. So I pass by there. If there is nobody, I go to Marbella,
But then
hoping that there is aggressive.
but then if
skater.
you are on a bicycle, what happens?
What happen? I bike with them, or I just hang out with them. You know, I just let the bike, watch him skating.
I'm making fun of you. You
of
know
course.
that.
But no, seriously, like there is always like, and Friday night city skating. It's a good place to meet skater if you want to. If you ever come to Barcelona, you want to see skater. And you want to see aggressive skater. If you have luck, you can go to the Friday night city skate in the Boutique Land bar, and you will always find skater.
I met this.
But it's really limited skating because it's like a rec skating with a group and whatever.
But
you
it's
know.
the best way to promote
It's the best
skating.
way, of course.
It's
A few
amazing.
days ago,
Yeah.
I met this kid Eric, a friend of mine that is, I don't know if he's from Barcelona or not.
He is.
Okay, so Eric, right?
Eric, yeah.
He's from this kid with like some SEBA skates with the K2 100mm frames. You can see it clearly that he's super influenced by me, the way that he tries to skate. You can see it.
But he's passionate.
Yeah, really. And since that day that I saw him with Min, was 2 days ago, I've seen him every single day, and he's always with the rest of the skating group. What I'm trying to say is, I keep seeing Eric skating with a group of skaters, which means there's a group of people going out every day and skating. It's just weird. I'm always seeing people on skates, and a lot of times I see this would never happen in South Africa. If I would ever see someone skating in South Africa, I would stop. I would talk to them and try to make a connection. We get this Thursday night thing that we get together. Here, maybe because there's a lot more and I'm not used
I
to.
always do, man.
Yeah,
Like,
because-
when I see skater, even if I have not skate, if they don't recognize me for some reason or whatever, I still will try to connect with
You
them.
tell them to
Totally.
they'll tell them to download on their own.
No, I'm not that crazy.
I'm
but-
kidding, man. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but I will always like go to them and talk to them. Like, usually I will come and just say, hey, what's up? Where are you from? And if they don't like get that I'm a skater, I will just tell them. Just because like, yeah, it's I don't know. It's like a family, you know. It's like me. If I would go anywhere myself in any country, random places, skating by myself, and I cross skaters that are not skating, I will be upset if they don't stop me, telling me like, hey, I'm also a skater. Okay, why don't you go to your house now, pick up your skate, and give me a tour of your city? That will be just the best thing to do, you know.
But don't
and
you think
imagine
if you do
you
that-
that person, and then you see a skater coming to your city, like with the intention of like visiting it, shredding, and you're just passing through and saying nothing. That would you should be ashamed doing this. If you listen to me, guys,
That's why
you should be ashamed. You
I
just
always greet like any person on
Love.
wheels I'm passing.
because it's love.
But don't you think
Yeah, it
that
is.
sometimes, like,
maybe
I
you
don't,
can,
I don't want to be a
maybe,
sexist.
Maybe,
I don't want to be a
maybe
sexist.
you can make love with that
No,
person.
I don't want to be a sexist, if that's the right word. But what do you think a girl on inline skates would think if you stop to talk to her?
If you stopped her,
No,
to
this
talk
is
to
this
her,
might be like a
maybe
stupid
she-
question,
maybe
but
she
like,
would- maybe she would like her.
no, what I'm
maybe
trying
she
to say,
would
like,
like
you stop, like, you do it with a guy,
Yeah.
but if it's a girl, if you
Oh, I
stop,
do whatever. I do girls, boy,
I do.
old people. Because my intention is just to skate. Come on. So whatever. No, of course
No,
not.
it's like the
I
way
mean,
you
like
said
the, of course, like if you come creepy, like yeah, let's have a skating session. No, of course.
That's a skating session.
But no, you're like whatever. Like the people is like young, old, fat, skinny, black, yellow, whatever. You know, like seriously, it's like it's no matter of like sex or anything. You know, it's just like skater. You know,
Yeah,
you're a
skate.
skater.
You want to skate.
Yeah, it's like you don't give like any feminism or masculinism on that. You know,
Exactly.
it's like it's everyone. You're a skater.
Exactly.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say here, I totally get it. The thing is, that happened. It's not that happened.
But
to
I know
me
what you mean.
In
Like,
general,
so, like
it's
recently, I crossed a girl on skates. She was on CJ skate. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, well, I don't know her, so I can. But I wasn't on skate, so it's kind of creepy because I came to her and I was like, hey, nice skate. And she looked at me like, what the fuck you want? And then I had to explain.
no, what did you
so
want?
I just explained her like.
He's the guy who designed that skate, by the way.
So yeah. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I made those skates. So she was like, oh no way. I was like, and then she was like, oh yeah, you're the guy from SEBA. Sorry, you had no skates on. So I was like, it's just another guy trying to
hook up with me.
to hook up with me. So I was like, okay, so. No, so I was like, now you know me. Can I hook up with you?
Was she cute?
She was cute, yeah.
Okay, so you got her contact.
Full disclosure.
Do you have your phone number?
Yeah, I got her Instagram. Yeah.
So guys, make skates, draw skates. You never know what's going.
Make skates and make love.
So, tell me, nothing to do with that. Did you really make the skate from scratch, or was the?
Of course.
Oh no, how was the whole thing?
The
CJ skate?
Yeah. Of
Well,
course.
that's X.
Yeah.
What was his input on the skate?
The many idea came from many different type of skating. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what was CJ?
The
input?
base was like came from the Igor skate
Yeah.
because we already had the knowledge of making a carbon boot, and then the idea was to make like a top quality aggressive skate. So we used like the best material we already had. We used the manufacturer the way of like manufacturing skate boot, carbon skate boot, and then we picked up idea to make the boot stronger. So like for example the shape on the back of the CJ, which is like curvy, you know,
I know.
it's actually like people maybe don't know, but it's a rolled carbon layer inside. There is 4 layers of carbon inside that makes like a thin rope, inside. So it's not only looking. That came from speed skating.
For strength.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's
strength.
not for looks, it's for
No,
stability.
No. Yeah, it's for durability, stability, and strong. Make them like stronger, because we were like really scared that the carbon boot would break. So we picked up that idea that came from speed skate.
Was that a SEBA speed skate?
No, Bond.
Okay.
Bond skate.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think,
Yeah.
I know that CJ is amazing, but do you, and I love CJ, like seriously, as a skater and as a friend, whatever. The thing is, do you think the CJ and what's the name of the SX? The skate?
Yeah.
Do you think the skate would be selling the same way if it wasn't for Leon and mushroom blading? How much does it influence the way itself?
No.
I
we
think
like,
so,
it
because it is that
comes
good.
After, yeah. No, it comes after. Yeah, it comes after because they starting to skate those because they were good skates.
I know.
You know?
Well, what I'm trying to say with this is
Yeah.
after. I know.
No, we
but
made like
they
really
started.
good
I'm
sale
sure the
on
most
the
of the
first
people.
sale. We made like a really good sale on the first one.
What?
So he helps. No, it was like selling by themselves at first. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, on the first sale. And for
But
the
they were
re- for the-
expensive,
for
that's
the,
why I'm
for the
asking
reco-
that.
for the record, if people are interested into that, we get into the final boot pretty easy. Like we didn't make like a lot of sample to like the first boot that comes out. We already had like the first sample we tried was already pretty good. The boot. So it was just matter of design and looking,
And
because the first boot was like the shell of the carbon and the cuff that came from the FR, which is the same, was like working perfectly already. The only thing that we had to come through was like design. So we had like few samples until to
The
arrive
first
to the final
version,
one.
the first version
Yeah.
referring to is the one CJ had on that Winter Clash.
Yeah, with tapes
Yeah.
on and stuff.
and
Exactly.
how did you?
That was the second one actually. One
Yeah.
before when we get to New York and Los Angeles trip once before.
How did you do?
And the most complicated thing is when I made myself the frame and the sole plate, because like this is the tough things to do, because when you work with a factory that never been doing aggressive product, they don't fucking know what it is, what matter of making a nice groove and a nice link between the frame and the sole plate. And me, I was obsessed with the back rail and the front torque, you know. For me, it wasn't possible to let it be shitty, you know. It was, for me, it was really important that the back rail will be the perfect ever, you know, and CJ too.
That's
you know?
why you wrote for them, right?
Man, you always learn from your mistake, you know. You always learn from your mistake and your experience. So,
Go
from
on.
that said, I spent like so much time and we made so much sample. We like sent back and forth to the factory to make like a final one. And we were like at the end we were like talking about millimeter, like even less than millimeter to be
Nanometers.
perfect. Yeah,
It does matter. It does matter.
Yeah. It fucking does matter. And the proudest thing I am, and the thing I'm most proud of on that skate is the maneuverability, you know, on the
How did you deal?
and it was tough because like you have to make the same thing for the three sizes. So
Yeah, I know what that is.
that was tough.
So, but the sole plates only come in 3 sizes.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is fair because like
Yeah, I know. With the roller skates now, we had to do the same. I was in the roller skate thing.
I
that's
hope
why
the
now.
industry will be bigger and we could sell more skate, and of course we can make
More sizes.
maybe even make like one size each for each size,
Yeah,
which we already do for the boot. You know,
Yeah,
we make
we
like
had
3
this
sizes.
conversation before.
Yeah.
The thing is, for everyone that doesn't know, every time that you make a different size on a sole plate or something like that, it's a huge investment to make like a
the
mold
mold, yeah.
and all that. It's like when I mean a huge investment is like
And time.
sometimes
20,000.
sometimes the product never pays the investment on the mold.
Of course, yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't. But the question that I want to do it to you is, how did you deal with people saying, which I know it's not, but how did you deal with people saying that was a copy of other skate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
Well,
happens.
at first, when he comes out the skate, you know, like if you listen to people, you start to get crazy, you know. And I heard so many. You can always hear like crazy shit. So I think now I don't care anymore because with time people realize the truth and stuff like that. And we didn't try to copy anyone, or I didn't get influence from anyone else. We were trying to do our thing, and what I tried to do with SEBA is bringing my knowledge on aggressive.
Influence
that
you always
they
get. You just
didn't
told me
have.
that you got from Bond.
Yeah.
Influence, there's always something coming from somewhere. But
because I try to, it's like on video, when I make video, I don't get influenced by most of the time, if I do a skate video, for example, I will try to pick up my influence for something totally different, you know. I wouldn't watch skating video to make a skating video. So that's a good tips in life, you know. If you want to get inspiration to do something, don't watch the other same stuff, you know. Don't get inspired by a skating video to make a skating video.
don't try to be like Sean and Colin Kelso. They have their own style, and it's amazing, but it's their own thing.
Or you can say like I don't know, the Dom West, for example, is have a total different type of filming.
It's amazing.
And to me, it's like, I'm pretty sure Dom doesn't get his influence from skating video.
No,
I'm
it's
pretty
like
sure it's like
super cinematic.
Exactly. So it must be like me and a million other filmmakers that get inspired from something totally different, you know.
Which is normal.
And then it's always amazing by people that comes to you and be like, yeah, I want to be filmmaker too. I like your video. What was the lens? What blah 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 blah. And I try to tell them like, man, don't get inspired by what I'm doing. Do something better. Get your inspiration by something else. Watch something that is amazing to you and trying to reproduce it, even and especially if it's not skating. That's what I always did in the past, and that's what I will always do in the future. Get inspired by something totally random.
But that's the same with skating.
Exactly.
Why do people need to
That's
copy?
why-
Why do I need to copy your trick, or why do I need
exactly.
to mean trick?
That's why, for me, it's like you need to be more open than just being like inline skater. You need to try everything. You need to maybe do bike, BMX, to get inspired to do more tricks on inline. You know,
That's for sure,
Yeah.
man. The reason why I started riding a bike.
you'll be an amazing skater, more complete skater if you try something.
You
else.
look at spots differently.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
reason why I started riding a bike, at first because I needed to move. That's basic.
Yeah.
But when I started doing tricks, the thing was I have bigger wheels. I'll be able to use the spots that I could never use on skates.
Yeah.
And now that I'm able to use bigger wheels, all I can think is, that's cool. So now the spots that I use on a bike, I can make most of them, or a lot of them, I can go on skates and actually enjoy. So today I told Min probably more than 3 or 4 times. Now imagine these on 60 millimeters. And 60, I told him this once. 60 is already a big wheel because
It is.
I had a pro wheel for undercover and it was a 54.
Oh my god.
And that was it. And I'm laughing about it now, but that was it. And I had 2 editions.
Nice. Yeah.
That means that
remember.
I really like that size wheel. And now I just can't imagine riding a 54, man.
I
can't.
did that because I was broke back then. And my wheels was small because
54 used to be
those two,
easier for top sides and stuff.
Test lights.
SS slides because the frame touches. But nowadays, that's how things change.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna finish this,
Yeah.
and we're gonna.
No, we're not gonna finish this. We're gonna finch this.
It's okay, so we're gonna finish this.
Oh shit.
I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did enjoy this one, this skate talk,
Comment below. Comment below if you enjoy it. And don't comment below if you didn't.
now, if you really liked it, give me some thumbs up. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry that I was speaking sometimes over what they were saying, but that's me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
So
the
if
thing.
but if you don't like it, just give me some thumbs down and let me know what you didn't like
don't
about
do
it.
that. Don't give some thumbs up to get better and explain why and how it should get better, and that's it.
And that's it. Thank you, Finch, and thank you everyone for listening to this.
Bring the positive. Keep being positive, guys. Positive thing will happen if you be positive, and nothing will be good if you keep being negative. So be open mind and be a good human being. Be nice.
Yeah. And go back to the 90s and watch that Soul Skater movie. It's really good.
Thank you, Min. Thank you, Finch. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this until now. And if you did like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. By the way, Finch has a YouTube channel that is super awesome. He hasn't, like, every single video that he put in there, it's like amazing. He doesn't really put the same effort that it does to his videos when he works with Red Bull and the videos for SEBA and all that stuff. But it's a different style of video. It's a YouTube video that the goal is to keep you entertained. So if you're not subscribing to Finch channel, look for Anthony Finocchiaro. Is that it?
Yeah.
And just go on it and just look at the videos that he's done, and probably if you subscribe to his stuff, you might get him inspired to do this more often. So.
Yeah, I want to come back on YouTube, but I need a kick ass. So if you guys want to kick my ass and want to see me doing vlogs and stuff like that, skating stuff, just send me messages, bombard my DM me.
It really makes sense, because the thing is, he travels a lot. He's super good on skates. He has his personality is amazing. It just makes sense. And the thing is, the more people we have doing this, the better it is for skating. So the more people will know about skating. He has a completely different style from mine, and we need this. We need different people doing these things for more kids to know about skating. I don't, seriously, if you're older than I am, or if you're my age, sorry that I'm saying this, but what we need is kids. So we need more guys like Finch, we need more guys like Min, we need more guys like me. It doesn't matter, we need more people skating and being proud of whatever they do for skating to grow.
We need new blood. We are too old for that.
No, we with our experience we can help this, but we need more kids. So we need positive vibes. We need people to be proud of whatever they do. If you don't like skating, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna finish this video with fuck you. So hope you enjoyed this one. See you soon.
And I will add one too, like, by extension, not only do we need kids, we also need practicing making kids.
That's a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and don't forget why we all started, because it's fun. Cheers, guys. See you soon.